Hey guys, it's me Maxxy Rainbow and I am back for another video. So today I'm so excited to be giving my thoughts on who is going to qualify from the second semi-final of Eurovision 2025. If you missed my video giving my thoughts on the first semi-final, you can click right here and watch that. But like I said in that video, if you're looking for more in-depth of my personal thoughts on the songs, you can either watch my individual reactions to all the songs, or you can watch my ranking video where I give my personal rankings of every single song this year. This, however, is going to be a mix of predictions mixed with my personal thoughts, of course. So first, let's go through who I believe 100% will NQ. So first up, I want to say I think Georgia will NQ. I just fear, like, ain't nobody responded to this propaganda song. I'm not reacting to it. I'm not talking about it much at all. But for what I've heard, ain't nobody really liking this. Like, this is no one's favorite. This is not a song that will do well with a televote only semi as well. I just can't imagine who this is gonna even like speak to. Honestly, all the songs I'm kind of like boycotting this year, they made it so easy because none of them are that good. And speaking of that, also Serbia, I just think has no chance to qualify. Again, I literally said it in my last video, but I watch Honest Vocal Coach, and like, I honestly thought she would like this song and she didn't. So then I'm like, oh, if she's not even liking the song, who's gonna like this song? It's overly dramatic, it's uninspired. Ain't nobody voting for this. Unfortunately, I also think Montenegro is kind of like DOA going into the semi. These ballads that are not that exciting. They're not anything that truly like sparks any kind of emotion from me. And I just feel like this one, it's a good song, but it's just, and it's in the death spot. I don't think Montenegro's going through. I'm sorry. I wish they would. I really wish they would. But also, even in my personal rankings, they're not in it for me. So that's the thing. Like, even the people who are rooting for Montenegro, I think are like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Finally, this is my kind of controversial opinion of people who I think are 100% NQing. I think Ireland's not qualifying at all.
I hope like I never die and that she spins around us still, and that she has a party in the air and always will.
I'm sorry, did we all collectively forget after last year that Ireland like has not qualified in fucking years? Like, lucky them that Bambi came through and qualified, but they do not have a good chance ever of qualifying, and this is no exception. And based on the performance we've been seeing, this is no exception. Last year was a fluke. Last year was a fluke because I'm just not getting the vibes from Emmy that she's gonna pull anything out. I mean, she's a great live performer in terms of vocals, but I mean, that can only do so much when your dance is awkward and when your stage show is not that interesting. And the subject matter, I'm sorry, singing about the damn dead dog. No matter how many times they try to tell the story of the song like it's some tragic story that is gonna pull on people's heartstrings, girl, it's not going to. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that dog that much that they're gonna vote for this damn song. Now let's talk about who I think 100% will be qualifying. I think Finland 100% will be qualifying. I think Austria 100% will be qualifying. These are in the winner's circle of options, right? So we're not worrying about them. Malta. I think Malta's 100% qualifier.
I do it all the time. Serving.
I mean, I'm a little fearful just because of their general track record with the televote, but I just think this year transcends all of that. They have some of the most press leading into their semis, leading into the final. I just think Malta's 100% qualifying. It's shocking. It's unforgettable. I feel like there's no way they're not going to qualify. I also think Australia is pretty solid qualifying.
I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake, man.
Again, it's that shock factor from Australia, and they're the opener, so, you know, people are going to remember that because of that. And there are kind of like the more sexualized entries in this semi, literally all the like 69th edition of Eurovision with Finland, Malta, and Australia competing in this semi. But I will say, because he's a man, I think that does work in his favor. It will make him stand out. He's not so much in the like comparison compared to like Malta and Finland, for example. I also have to say, I'm sorry, Lithuania's qualifying. I don't care what any of y'all bitches are saying. I know they're still in the odds to qualify, but I know people are still putting them as a potential NQ. There ain't no damn way. There is no rock song this year. This is the only rock song this year. And that is going to speak to people. This moody, depressing, sad rock song, that is going to speak to so many people. This is a wacky ass semifinal. We've got Like a Party, we've got Serving Cunt, we've got Milkshake Man, we've got 𝗍𝗓𝗏𝗧. Like, we've got so many wacky entries in this semi. I'm sorry, the depressing male rock ballad is gonna qualify. Y'all can't tell me nothing. So now let's talk about people who I feel like could NQ. So firstly, y'all gonna hate me for this, Greece. I'm putting Greece out there as an NQ. And the only reason I'm saying that is because of 𝗍𝗓𝗏𝗧. That's it. I'm saying it because of the comparisons to 𝗍𝗓𝗏𝗧 and 𝗍𝗓𝗏𝗏 NQ'd, and I just feel like this song has the potential to be a little bit boring when it comes to the performance, depending on how they stage it. As Tamar said, I'm keeping the faith that they will qualify. However, I just think there is a world where they don't stage this well because Greece isn't the best at staging and this NQs. I'm saying there's a world where it could. Now, I will say, I do still feel like this is a sure qualifier, but I do think there's also a world where it could NQ, and that is with Luxembourg. But I do feel like it has that niche, right? Like, kids are gonna love it, moms are gonna love it. The French language works so well with the song. It's a little nostalgic. It's very palatable. I think a lot of people are gonna really, really respond to this entry. I think it could NQ, but I feel like this is a little bit of an easier semi to qualify. And I'll be pissed if Fighter qualified and this one doesn't. Now, I'm nervous about them, but I'm trying to remain optimistic, and that is with Latvia. Latvia just doesn't have good track records when it comes to qualifying. And this song, although as a visual overall performance is absolutely stunning and beautiful in perfection, the song itself is not as memorable. So I fear, because they are playing earlier in the semi, that they might be forgotten by the end. But I still think Latvia deserves to qualify for sure. Now, I do believe Hallucination can qualify. But they really need to do a whole overhaul on the live performance. But it's just such a good pop song. And unlike the wacky ones in this semi, this is the only song in this semi that is just giving straight up radio-friendly pop song, and she's amazing vocalist. So if they can do some like cool, slick performance, I think that this will qualify. That's the thing, all those wacky songs are not going to qualify. A couple of them are not going to go through, but I feel like this song doesn't have anybody that compares to it in this semi. They just have to really like make it slick, stage it like it's coming from Sweden, and I think they're going through. This is a controversial one, but I do think that Czechia is on the brink of an NQ. I just think that this song in many ways feels like an amalgamation of what people think of a Eurovision song, and doesn't necessarily feel like a song that's just like been organically created by an artist. Like, the throwing of the dance break in there seemingly out of nowhere is just like the cherry on top of that. I feel like Czechia is great at staging, so I do have hope. However, I also don't know 100% how they're gonna stage it, and I don't know 100% how I would stage it personally. I just think it's on the edge. I feel like it's a song that could shock NQ, it could qualify and do really, really well. I really don't know, but I feel like it's on the edge. And then finally, we get to Armenia.
I'm a survivor.
Now, Armenia right now, in its current state, for me is an NQ, but also it's, you know, I'm basing my views on a horrible national selection, horrible production. I don't think the song is that good. I think the lyrics are pretty bad, but I think that he's really hot. You never can underestimate the power of an attractive, hot man. And from what I'm seeing, he's actually a pretty good vocalist. I just don't find the song to be very good, but Armenia can stage the hell out of their songs. So even though right now I have it as an NQ, I gotta see those live performances, you know? And that's how I feel about all of these entries. Everything can change once we see those live performances. So let me know in the comments down below who you think is qualifying from the second semi-final. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all my Eurovision 2025 videos to come. And yeah, guys, my name is Maxxy 𝗥𝗶𝗯𝗆. I will see you all later. Goodbye. Mwah.